Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Sportsworks Podcast. This is your host, El Scorcho. We're heading into Week 8 of the NFL. Let me introduce the rest of the gang to you.
We have the Phenom right here.
And we got, little BK right here. You already know.
All right, guys. Like I said, welcome back. And this is Week 8 in the NFL. There's been some good games that we have broken down here during our podcasts. I hope we've made you guys some money, and some of you guys that have been listening to the Blue Chips have been collecting. They have been hitting, with the exception of BK. But
hey, it's just my Blue Chip, man. My other teams are hitting, all right?
BK
By the way, speaking of our other teams, how did we all do last week? Storcho, I know you went 5 for 6.
I was hotter than a fucking pistol. I was hotter than a Kim Kardashian fart. I went 5 for 6, and on my parlay, I hit fucking 5 for 5, baby.
That's nice, and I went 3 for 6. Blue Chip didn't hit again. We're still trying to find a Blue Chip that's gonna hit for me and the Phenom. Boy.
Yeah, so I actually went
struggling.
2 and 6. Actually, this is my worst week by far. But my Blue Chip did hit, so that's really all that matters. We're collecting that money.
Yeah. These guys are warming up, and again, it's only Week 8. We're halfway there through the season.
Yes.
Like I said, our overall record hasn't been spectacular, nothing to brag about, but the Blue Chips have been coming in steady, and they have been hitting, collecting the money. All right, so we woke up this morning to the news that
the Patriots, man,
some trades
doing
went
the
down.
Patriots things,
Some
man.
trades went down. What was the biggest shock of the day for your trade over there?
I think the Patriots trading for Mohamed Sanu. Got a couple, traded some draft picks. It's nothing for them, but they got a good young receiver. And I think it's gonna help them out, especially they're undefeated. So
I feel like they gave up way too much for him. I feel like he's not worth a second-round pick. His production just hasn't been there compared to some of the other receivers on the market. But that's just my opinion.
I kind of agree, but I think at this point, Bill Belichick is looking at his last fucking run for Tom Brady. He wants to get him one last ring, so he didn't mind giving up that second rounder. Now they're becoming.
Did you guys hear about that whole the whole rumors about Brady selling his house and his fucking agent selling his house or his trainer or some shit? They're saying that he might be getting ready for free agency this year because he's gonna be a free agent.
They signed him 2 years.
I think he has the option to out of his contract. It's just I don't know. It's what they're saying.
I think they're just blowing up smoke people's asses. I don't think he's gonna be going anywhere.
I'll welcome him to Denver.
Yeah, I don't think
he's like fuck Denver, bro.
I don't think this man's gonna be playing anywhere else where Bill Belichick is not the head coach.
Yeah.
I think he'll call it quits, retire as one of the greatest, or if not the greatest quarterback to have ever played the game.
Yep.
Anyhow.
Another trade was
the Emmanuel trade.
Emmanuel.
San Francisco, you guys got your golden nugget, you assholes.
Yeah,
you guys got a good wide receiver, let me tell you that.
The Broncos sent Emmanuel and a 5th-round pick for the 49ers' 3rd-round pick and their 4th-round pick.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I know what you were saying. You don't like this trade. You don't think they got good value. I think they got really good value. He's an old receiver coming off an injury. He hasn't really been producing from Denver much this year anyway, so I think it was time to move on for him.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just figure, if the Patriots were able to get Sanu and offer a second rounder for Sanu, San Francisco should have offered up a second. San Francisco needs a quarterback.
Like Armando said, though,
right now.
He's coming off an injury, Achilles injury. You can't really. There's no guarantee he's going to be the same as he was before. So
another thing, he's a 2-time Pro Bowler. So hey, listen, it is what it is. It's done. They moved on. Another
one. The Lions traded what was the linebacker to the safety to the Seattle Seahawks. I know a lot of Lions players were pretty upset about that. I know their cornerback.
The cornerback seemed to be
had
sad.
some tweets.
Yeah, he had some tweets. Hey, you know what? At the end of the day, this is a business. There's no loyalty. There's no loyalty in the NFL. It's all a business.
In any sport, there's no loyalty.
It's a business.
Both teams, both sides, players and
they got to make money. They got to make moves, and if you're not cutting it. If they can get value out of you, they'll trade you.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. It's a cold business at the NFL.
Alrighty, so on to the...
With that said, let's move on to our Pick 6 segment, guys.
Armando, start us off.
Let's start off with the Phenom.
Right,
Phenom, tell us what you have.
First game I want to talk about is going to be the Bears at home taking on the Chargers. The Chargers are the underdogs, plus 4.5. Over-under is 40.5. This is one of those games where, as Scorcho was saying, this is an ugly game. He doesn't even want to touch this game. It's ugly, but I'm not here to make sexy picks. I'm not here to, fuck around and get these beautiful matchups. I'm here to make money. I see money. I see value. The Chargers plus 4.5 is going to be my pick here, simply because when the line opened up, it was 3.5. So at 4.5, you're getting a whole other point. A lot of value. I just don't see the Bears blowing anybody out this year. I don't care how weak they are. The Chargers have been very, very weak. They've been struggling, but they'll keep it close within a field goal for sure. So I'm comfortable taking the Chargers in this one.
Yeah, I like that pick. I like taking the Chargers this game. 4.5 points, pretty good, especially going against the Bears. And we saw what the Bears did last week. They didn't really do good against the Saints. The Chargers, I think it's a comeback game for them because last week they kind of lost in a Charger way. Melvin Gordon fumbled, but I think he's gonna have a comeback week. He's gonna do pretty good. Yeah, I'll take the Chargers plus 4.5.
Yeah, well, touching up on what the Phenom said, it is not a sexy pick. And
Oh yeah,
again,
for sure, not a, yeah.
and
yeah.
again, guys, please listen. I hope you're not listening, trying to fucking hear every breakdown of every NFL game being played this week. We're not here to waste your time nor waste our time, all right? Time is money and money is time. Listen, guys, we're here to give you guys the best matchups, the best ways to make money, on the cards or straight bets. If you want to go ahead and rate your bookie, do that. With that said, this ugly game, do we know Trubisky's playing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was
And
playing.
How
You know
much,
that.
how
But
much
the thing is-
longer? How much longer
Yeah.
are they going to ride with Trubisky before they pull the plug on this
Speaking
guy?
of trades,
Into
we
the
were
draft.
Yeah, speaking of trades, that we were talking about, I feel like the Bears are just a quarterback away. They have a really good team. They have really good weapons on offense, and they have really,
Yeah,
really
I
good
agree.
defense. Yeah, they should be a team that's in the market for a quarterback. I would say, Cam Newton, he's right there.
They need some pieces. I mean, they're
I think
about as complete.
I think a hurt Cam Newton is better than a fucking healthy Trubisky.
No,
Honestly,
anything,
in my opinion.
yeah.
anything is better than Trubisky at this point. That's what I'm saying. It's like, how much longer are they going to ride with Trubisky?
Yep.
How much longer are they going to say, hey, look, we made a mistake with this kid, trading up all these picks, moving up that high in the first round. Keep in mind, they passed on Mahomes and that other kid, Watson.
Yep.
Hey, don't talk about Mahomes.
For
'cause I didn't like him
Trubisky?
last year.
For Trubisky, somebody should be losing their jobs
Yeah,
out there in
But
Chicago.
then,
That's
at the
all I
same
gotta
time, it's
say.
like, do you really want to draft and wait for another quarterback?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Trade
that's
for him.
all
I
I
would trade for him
say
now.
is-
So
I don't know. Anyhow, the Bears, again, like the Phenom was saying, they're home and they're giving away 4.5 points over and under 40.5. Listen, this is one of those games that is so ugly. It's kind of like you're the only single guy and shit at the bar, and there's a fat ugly girl across the way, and she's
It's your
waiting
only
for someone to
option.
come. Yeah, it's your only option. Sometimes you just got to go ahead and take a pass. Don't dance. Walk your ass over to the restroom, kill some time, wait till some of the ladies free up. That's all you got to do. Same thing with this pig. You know what? You don't have to take a side. Look at the over and under. There's value there. I like the over. I think Chicago will get some points in after that embarrassing loss last week. They'll manage to score some points, and I know the Chargers are hungry
Yeah.
for a win.
yeah,
They're gonna do whatever it takes to try to get some points on the board.
Yeah,
Um,
the Chargers are going to get their points.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So I see this not as a high scoring affair.
Yeah.
so
It's
under.
not going to be a shootout, but it's definitely going to go over the number 40.5.
Oh, you took 40.
I'm comfortable taking that. I'll take the over on this game. Now go ahead, little BK, break down your game.
All right, so the first game I want to talk about is the Seahawks against the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, I know every time we talk about the Falcons, it never does too well, but they're playing against the Seahawks. Falcons are plus 6.5. Over under is 49.5. I think this is a for sure pick for the Seahawks. Yeah, they kind of had a rough week last week, but that was their first rough week all season. It was bad weather, so it was kind of 50-50 on how that game's gonna go.
I call that game. That was my
yeah.
that was my blue chip.
You did.
All Baltimore.
That was good. But I think Seattle's gonna have a pretty good game. I think Wilson threw his first interception. Obviously, he's gonna be better than that. He's MVP candidate, in my opinion. Falcons, they're just not looking good. I mean, Freeman is Freeman gonna be suspended or fined from the punch?
I don't know. I think he probably got fined, but he'll probably play this week. I don't
Okay,
think it was
but,
that big of a deal.
I
I
mean-
mean, at the end of the day, he's the one that got picked up and tossed
Yeah.
around. I don't know how he got.
But Matt Ryan got injured. It's questionable game time decision.
Yeah.
But even with Matt Ryan, they still ain't shit.
They
So
don't
I
got
think
defense.
I think the Seahawks will win.
Who's the
For
backup
sure.
in Atlanta?
Matt Schaub.
Oh my, he's still in the league.
Yeah, my point exactly.
Yeah, still in the
This
league.
is a good game if you want to win money. Pick the
Ah.
Seahawks in this game.
God.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on with Joey here. Just giving you guys some stats real quick. Seattle as a home team is 0-4, but good thing is that they're not going to be at home this week. They're going to be on the road. As a road team, they are 3-0 against the spread. That is beautiful. Give me the Seattle Seahawks. I think they'll win comfortably, about 10 points, 14 points, something like that. Yeah, like I said, the Falcons just don't have a defense. They don't have. If they don't have Matt Ryan, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be the easiest money you'll ever make in your life.
I know.
Take the Seahawks. Take Russell Wilson. Take Pete Carroll.
Well,
El
guys,
Storcho, what do you think?
Listen, this is again one of those ugly matchups. Atlanta is one of the ugliest teams out there in the NFL. They're very poor. I don't know why. I don't know how they have talent on paper. They just can't get their shit together. I think a lot of it is to blame on Quinn, their head coach.
Yeah.
The guy is a complete dumbass. He needs to get fired. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get fired before the season's over. To be honest with you, I think Atlanta's hanging around and waiting for the bye week to cut him loose.
They have
I
a what?
don't
week?
see
Well, it's a late bye week.
Atlanta's already packed it in. I don't see a fight in them. I don't see any kind of desire to go out there and put up any points or do anything good for their fans or for themselves as a team.
Yeah, they just traded away one of their players, like you said. That means that they're ready to go.
They're ready to ship
ready for this
everyone, to be
offseason.
honest.
Yeah.
They're
I
ready to
think-
ship and get ready for the offseason.
Personally, I
for the
think
draft.
Quinn has lost the locker room. I
Yeah.
don't think he's a man in charge of Atlanta anymore. And listen, I heard your stats about Seattle. Seattle's one of my money makers. I like them on the
Yeah.
road a lot. But you're laying the wood 6.5. That's a lot of points, guys.
Yeah,
Which means you got to win by a touchdown. And I know you're playing Atlanta. The only thing that makes me nervous about this game is in Atlanta.
yeah, but they played in Atlanta last week. They still
I know. But either way, I just don't like touching the Atlanta games.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like picking Atlanta if I'm touching the game. But if you're doing against Atlanta, I for sure take that.
Yeah, no, again, this is one of those games where I'm not going to take a side. I'm going to go ahead and look at the total. I think the value there is on the under. I think under 49.5.
Yeah.
And again, let's not forget, Quinn is one of Pete Carroll's ex-defensive coordinators. He knows Pete Carroll's got to know that he's on his Dan Quinn's on his way out. Is he going to put his boot on his throat and smash him?
Just like
at
end
home
it right there
just
and
to fuck
then
him up, or is he going to kind of take it easy on him?
Because
Get a
he's-
comfortable lead of maybe 10 points and then just kind of run the ball and kill the clock and don't embarrass him at home. I don't know. I don't know what kind of man Pete Carroll is towards his ex staff. We will find out this weekend. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and take the under 49.5. I think that should be a smart play for players looking at this game.
All right. So El Storcho.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
now,
what's our third game, man?
El
Talk to
Scorcho
us,
special.
man. Talk to
El
us.
Scorcho special. This is a moneymaker right here, guys. Hey, listen, grab a pen and paper, write down these picks so you can collect at the end of the weekend, all right? Come Monday morning, you better tell that bookie you want your money, you want it in cash, baby. All right, so my money maker for this week, I'm eyeballing the matchup between the Eagles traveling out to Buffalo. Buffalo's favorite. They're laying 1.5 points. It's pretty much a pick 'em at 1.5. Over and under 43.5. Buffalo has come off an impressive win against the Miami Dolphins. But let's not
Impressive?
forget, it was an impressive win. They fucked them up, and they scored defensively as well. They got their points. They look good on defense. They look good on special teams. And their offense is not as inept as it used to be back in the day.
You're playing
Actually-
Miami though, so I mean,
Actually, Allen
any shitty team's gonna look really good against Miami. So
looked decent. Okay, I don't know. So I thought they came off an impressive win. Philly, they're struggling. They're hurting, man. They're unhealthy. They don't have healthy wide receivers. Matter of fact, I don't even think they have any wide receivers at the moment. Carson Wentz is not playing great ball. I think he may be injured himself. He may be playing hurt. You know what? It's a matchup that, again, I'm not looking to pick a side here. I can see a case of why you will want to touch and take Philly and the points. It's going to be a close matchup, I believe. I can see why people would have a case and take Buffalo at home. They've been playing good at home. I like this to go over 43.5.
Yes.
I really do.
Yes.
I think Philly will get their points in. I know Buffalo will get their points in, and they're going to manage to go ahead and put up more points than what's projected at 43.5. Matter of fact, I see this game easily topping up there into the 50s. So to me, this is one that stands out. This is one that you should either include in your parlay or touch against the bookie, or bet it down at the casino by yourself. I like the over, and I'm rolling with that. Guys,
Yeah.
what do you guys think?
Scorcho, great minds think alike, As soon as you said the over, and nodded my head and told you, yup, because
Yup.
guess what? That's what I'm taking too. As soon as you said you want to talk about this game, I saw that number 43.5, and I thought, boom, that's over easily. The Eagles don't have a good defense. They're getting points put up on them like nothing. But at the same time, the Eagles do get their points. They will get theirs against the Bills. But
They didn't against Dallas.
they
but
didn't against Dallas, but you know what? I think the Bills are going to put up at least 30 on them.
I agree.
43
yes.
and a half.
That's
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot. This is going to be probably like a 21, 24 kind of game. Like Scorcher said, don't be surprised if it goes over 50. I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Take the over on this game. That's the easy pick. That's a safe pick too.
Philly's playing for their lives. Philly's playing
Yes.
for their lives.
I
Keep
don't
that
like
in mind.
this game.
Buffalo can afford to take a loss, but they're not going to want to get embarrassed at home. They're going to
That's
want to put up
true.
some points. Philly, on the other hand, it's do or die. They lose one more, and they might as well just pack it up. They're going to be down there at the bottom of the cellar with fucking Washington Redskins. They're not going anywhere. They need to step up, and they need to step up this weekend. Now, with that said, it may be tempting to take the Eagles. For those who want to take the Eagles, I can see the angle on that. I can see why you may want to do it.
I was thinking that at first, but I'm not sure. This is a game I kind of don't really want to touch. I don't like this game at all. I like when you said you were gonna talk about it. I was kind of like, I don't really know who to pick or if I want to go over under. But you guys did make some really good points about the over. I do think they do put up some pretty good points. Obviously, like you said last week, Eagles didn't put up pretty much any points. But I mean, obviously, you don't want to be bottom like the Redskins. So I think I will agree with you guys. Over 43.5, like you guys said. Mama made a good point. The Eagles do get short on defense, and I think it's gonna be pretty close game, but it's gonna go over 43.
Yeah, the only thing that scares me about this game, I'm looking at the weather right now. It is a 50% chance of rain, so it's not guaranteed it's gonna rain, but it could affect it. But I think you're still safe with the over on this game.
I think so too. Even better, there may be turnovers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'll help you drive
Defensive,
the
yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into the fourth game we're gonna talk about. This is actually my pick. I'm gonna talk about the 49ers and the Panthers. This is a sexy matchup right here.
I love this matchup.
Yeah, this is a really nice matchup. Just off the bat, you're gonna have the Niners at home. It's gonna be a plus 5.5 for the Panthers. Over and under is 41.5. A lot of people are gonna want to jump on the Panthers, say, oh, you know what, this might be the week you're gonna get the upset. That's what I heard a lot. I was thinking that too. At the same time, you might get a lot of people jumping on the Niners, saying, you know what, they're 7-0. They just acquired Emmanuel Sanders. They're gonna blow out the Panthers. They don't really have a quarterback right now. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I'm not picking a side. I'm here to make money, like I said. The over 41.5 is the way to go. That's a very, very low total. The weather's going to be good here in Santa Clara. The Panthers, you know what they got. The last 4 games, they've gone over 34 points 3 times. That's a shit ton of points. This is a high-scoring offense. The Niners do have a good defense, but with any good defense, the run game will wear you down. If they keep running with Christian McCaffrey, it's going to wear down that defense. And the Niners are also going to get their points too. 41.5 points is not a lot. That's a 21-20 kind of game, 24-20 kind of game, and you're going to be good.
I like that pick. I'm going with the over 41.5.
I think he's going for the under.
Wait, you're
I'm going for the over.
Oh yeah, he said over. Yeah, I'm going over too. Mama said they both can put up a lot of points. We know what Carolina can do on offense with McCaffrey. We know that they shut down McCaffrey. They still got some receivers to throw to. The Niners have been scoring a lot of points. They just got Emmanuel Sanders, who will play this week because before Sunday. So it's good. I think it's gonna be an interesting game. I don't know if I were to pick who's gonna go on top. I think I want to take the Panthers to go on top to win.
I think
they'll win by a field goal.
Very intriguing. Yeah.
I think they'll win by a field goal. In the game, but for the card, they're for sure they'll hit on the card. But I'm gonna go with over 41.5.
Over 41.5. All right, so here comes the Scorcho special on this game. This is a matchup that
if you guys want to lose money, listen to his pick.
The moment I saw it, and I saw the Phenom 100 break down, I knew right away who I was taking and who I was siding with. The truth is, I've been bashing San Francisco all season long. They proved me wrong time after time.
Yes, sir. Just
I'm
like Lamar Jackson.
I'm starting to buy into their defense. I'm starting to believe they're legit. I do see their defense putting up a great effort to stop Carolina. Let's face it, Carolina's only got, in my opinion, they only have this running back. What's the guy's name? McCaffrey? Christian McCaffrey? If you stop McCaffrey, you stop Carolina. Although that quarterback's been playing decent ball.
Yeah.
I don't believe they have the wideouts or the tight end right now.
But the thing is, it's so simple. Everyone's saying you just stop Christian McCaffrey, you stop the offense.
I don't think so.
It's hard to stop him.
Why can't people stop him then? It's been 7 weeks already. No one's been able to stop him.
It's like stopping a bullet, man. It's not easy to do.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? The Bucs kind of slowed him down last week and only held to like 30 yards. But hey, they still got theirs. So
yeah,
you just said it. Slow him down. That's all you can do. You can't stop him. Bottom line, you can't stop this kid. The only thing you can do is hope to slow him down and keep the game close, which is something that I think Carolina's going to be able to do. I like Carolina's defense as well. We're not talking or giving them much credit right now, but they have been playing lights out themselves. They play good ball, and they're
a hot team for sure.
Yeah, they can definitely get out. Get their team off the field when it's third and and short or third and long. They make the stops they need to stop, get their offense in, and give the ball to McCaffrey. I see this as a low-scoring game. I know you guys see it as a high-scoring game. I see it as a low-scoring game. However, it's not
Interesting.
it's not a number I'm interested in touching. I have San Francisco winning the game, but I do have Carolina covering the number. I think Carolina 5.5. If they lose, that's if they don't pull off the upset. Because I wouldn't be shocked if they pull off the upset.
Same.
Yeah.
All right. If Carolina loses, it won't be by more than a field goal. I don't think. So I'm going to go ahead and roll with Carolina on this one. Besides Manuel Sanders, I don't see how much of a factor he can be. He's coming into a new system. It's going to take him a couple of weeks to acclimate to the throwing motion from his new quarterback, the new offensive line, all that good stuff.
Depends, yeah, what kind of.
So we will see. We will see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make it an official pick for El Scorcho. Give me the Panthers 5.5.
Alrighty, so on to my game, the 5th game. Got a pretty juicy game I'm going to be talking about. I got the Patriots against the Cleveland Browns. New England is home this game. The Browns are plus 10.5. Over under 46.5. Now, we know how the Browns been all year. We know how good the Patriots are. We just talked about their trade. My opinion, I think I'm going to take the Browns this game, plus 10.5. It's a lot of points. The last couple of times I've taken New England when there was down minus 16.5 or that, they weren't covering or they haven't covered. And that was against the Bills. And so I was like, they can't really cover against the Bills. The Browns, that should be a lot for them. I don't think the Browns will win the game, but, they're gonna be able to cover. They do have, so they still have a good offense. They still have Chubb. They still have...
they have weapons, for sure.
Odell, Landry, and not in Joku, sorry, he's not playing. So they have weapons that can score, and same for the Patriots. And they've been scoring a lot. And saw what they did freaking Monday night against the Jets. So I'm going to take the Browns plus 10.5. What do you guys think?
I'm not gonna. I'm sorry for the interruption, real quick, guys. I know Joey touched up on, or the BK touched up on the spread point being 10.5. It's 10.5 on the card that we have here.
Yeah.
The parlay card that we have at the sportsbook right now. That number jumped to 13 points. Ooh. So if you like Cleveland,
even better.
You're able to catch
better.
13 points. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna hop on with Joey. Especially, if I was to get that 13.5, it's a no-brainer to me. I take the Browns. They're coming off a bye week. Usually when you have a bye week, you have time to rest up, really reflect on how you've been doing during the season, see what's not working for you, and start doing things that are working for you.
And you get to study film, more time for film,
exactly.
More time, so it's work out.
And I think the Browns, I think they play better when they're mad. I like when Mayfield's mad, he plays a lot better. I feel like it's a cycle they have.
Boy, yeah, he's been madder than a motherfucker all season. He's been getting his ass whooped.
It's a cycle because look,
he's pissed.
They win a game. Then, everyone's thinking, oh, these guys are hella good. Then they lose a game, they get hella mad, and then they win a game again. So this is going to be the kind of game that I don't know if they're going to win because it is the Patriots, but they are going to keep it closer than people think. Give me the plus 10.5. I'll take the Browns.
El Scorcho, what do you think, man?
All right, you know what? This is a tough, in my opinion, it's a tough call to make right here on this game. The thing about it is New England's got, I don't know how many covers against the spread, and anytime they're double-digit, favorites.
Yeah.
They've been murdering motherfuckers. They've been killing them, and they're playing at home. And one thing that we don't take into consideration, their defense scores points.
Yeah, their defense is really good.
Their defense hasn't taken the ball away, and they've been scoring with it.
Hey, whoever has them in fantasy,
so
man,
you're averaging anywhere
points.
from 7 to 14 points, per game just on defense. Not counting what fucking, Tom Brady can do with his weapons that he's got. And now that he's got a wide receiver in Sanu, again, we don't know how effective he's going to be right off the bat.
Yeah.
But, Sanu can run some routes. And the thing about Tom Brady, he can make anybody look good. I can go out there and fuck it with a Patriots helmet, and I can look good catching the ball.
Yeah. They make everybody look good. Kind of like reminds me of a man named LeBron James. He did some players, he makes everyone look good. That's not the point, though.
All right.
Anyway.
I know LeBron's a great player, too, and I can see how
Yeah, so he makes people look great.
Goats. I get you. All right.
Game recognized game. So,
with that, you know what? Cleveland has had time to prepare. They're coming off the bye week. They got embarrassed on back-to-back weeks. Once at home, once on the road. I think Baker Mayfield needed to be humbled down a little bit. They needed to get, he needed to get slapped around for a while. Somebody needed to let him know that he's not all that like he thought he was. So now that he's come down a little bit, I expect him to come in focused, and I don't expect him to pull off the win. I really don't. But I do expect him to close that gap. I expect New England to win, Cleveland to cover.
Yeah,
Give me the
that's
Browns
all I
and the
want. Yeah,
points.
just cover. You
Give
don't
me
have to
the
win.
Browns and the
Be the
points.
shitty team you are. Let the Browns be the Browns.
I'll
but
take the 10.5, and if I'm able to catch them at the casino on a 13-point bet, I'm gonna take the Cleveland Browns.
Hey,
All right.
we're just trying to make money. I think they're gonna cover. Who gives a
Hey,
crap if
there
they
you
win
go.
or lose? Just cover. All right, Storcho.
All right, so now we're gonna move
Final
on
game,
to
let's go.
Sunday night primetime game. And what better
Oh,
off
Sunday
than
night.
Scorcho picking up a primetime game to break it down for you guys and get you guys some primetime money to go with it. All right, so here we have the Green Bay Packers traveling out to Kansas City. Kansas City is favored by 5.5. I'm sorry, Kansas City is the underdog by 5.5. So Green Bay's favored. They're giving away 5.5 points. Over and under is 48.5. Again, this game is being played Sunday night primetime in Kansas City. You got Aaron Football Rodgers
And the
coming
refs.
into town. And the refs. My goodness. Do the refs fucking love Aaron Rodgers? Do
Oh,
they love
what,
themselves some
man?
discount
They-
double check or what?
Man, they love that discount.
They've been giving
Woo!
this guy some fucking, oh my goodness.
It changes your momentum a
I'll
lot.
tell you
It changes
what,
a lot of
you
things' momentum.
better send him a fucking Christmas card come Christmas, because man, they've been gifting him some of these fucking games.
Yeah.
Bottom
It's
line.
those games that they give. It's a game change. It's momentum from the other team. Their defense being killed. It's like, damn, like I can't play any defense because if I do any defense, boom, foul. So it's like, it's for sure going to be tough to go against Packers any week. But
Yeah, truth is, I don't like Green Bay. I don't like Green Bay or their head coach. I don't like their players. I hate fucking Aaron Rodgers, bulgy eyeballs and shit. I can't stand him. But with that said, I'm not here to fucking like or dislike players. I'm here to get paid. I do see Green Bay covering the number. Come on, man. They're playing Matt Moore. Is that the kid's name?
Yep.
Matt Moore. Hey, you know what? Green Bay is not the Denver Broncos. Denver sucked last week.
yeah,
They laid a fucking egg at home.
the Broncos being the Broncos.
Green Bay is not going to do that shit. They're going to go in there and with the refs on their side,
Yeah.
they should be able to cover this number 5.5. All you need is 2 field goals, which I think they can get and get out of Kansas City with a win.
I was gonna say it's over 40.5. I
48
kind of want to.
48.5.
I kind of want to take the over just because they can put up a lot of points, and I think
But is
even-
Kansas City going to be able to put up points?
But all you gotta do is start Tyreek Hill. That man, let him do whatever he wants out there.
Again, can't.
But still, yeah, it's different quarterback, different chemistry you have. So I'm gonna be with Storcho. I'm gonna take the Packers
Lay
minus
down the
5.5.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the Packers and the refs plus minus
Okay,
5.5.
there you go.
There we go. Sorry,
Take the zebras.
I need
in the
to
back.
correct myself real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Packers minus 5.5. They can put up some points, and like you said, KC, their defense is slowed down a little bit. I think it was kind of easy against Denver last week, but
That
their
was a bye
offense is
week.
nothing to put up any numbers. So
Well, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Patrick Mahomes is going to be a game time decision this week.
ooh.
Psych! He's not
He's
playing.
not.
He's
I
not
was
playing.
gonna
I'm
say,
kidding, guys.
hold up.
Yeah, take the
I
Packers,
was like,
guys.
they just said 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's a game changer. I'm like, I didn't get no update,
They
man.
can say whatever they
Take,
want.
take
He's
the
not gonna
Packers.
win.
I'm kidding about the whole Mahomes thing. Take the Packers. That's
Dude,
the
my
same
heart
thing.
dropped. I was like, what the hell just happened?
They'll win comfortably. A few touchdowns probably because the Chiefs defense sucks. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let's go ahead.
Wait, so you're taking
I'm
the
taking the
Packers?
Packers,
Oh,
yeah.
so we're all on the Packers.
So we're all on the
Hey!
Packers.
Unanimous decision.
All right.
Unanimous decision. All
Lay that
right.
on your cards.
So
All right,
that's
guys,
it for the Pick Six
that's it.
segment. Let's go to the blue chip,
The
baby.
Blue chip segment. Of
Blue
course,
chip, baby.
This is where you make the money. If you listen for the picks, you're gonna make some good money this week. Let's start off with Joey. Oh, never mind. We're gonna start off with Scorcho.
Storcho. Let's start with
Storcho.
Storcho.
What
Scorcher
you
can
got?
kick it off. And hey, you know what? Just my blue chip this week is fairly simple. Take the pack. That's my blue chip. Take the pack. Lay the wood. minus 5.5. If you want your fucking eyeballs to be popping when you walk up to the bookie after you see that wad of money, hey, just like Aaron Rodgers, take Green Bay, lay the wood, blue chip, play it. Don't be shy. Play it hard. Let's go get that money.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go with my blue chip. Right, I'm 0 for what? 7? Is that 0 for 7? No, 0 for
It is 0 for
6. So we
this
missed
is-
week 1.
All right.
So I'm 0 for 6 in my blue chips. But you know what? This is my first blue chip I picked, and it missed by this much
Guys,
because the
pick
fucking.
against his pick. Pick against his pick.
No, no,
if you
no,
wanna
I
make
see what
money.
you guys written down.
No.
I kind of like this one.
You guys are gonna like this one. I got the Los Angeles Chargers. That's my blue chip. Plus 4.5 against the Bears.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that one.
Hey, that's something you can
That was,
be cool with now.
yeah.
So I like the Chargers. Like we talked about earlier. The Bears they ain't shit really.
Yeah, that was one of those
So-
picks that I was thinking about making my blue chip, but I was like, nah, you know what? I'm making that golden nugget. But I like that pick, Joe. I
Yeah,
like
so
that
that's
pick.
my blue chip. Chargers plus 4.5. Hey, I'm praying Santa de Maria. I hope I
Santa
hit
de
this
Maria.
freaking
Guys,
pick, man.
somebody throw a prayer for my boy BK over here.
Yeah.
Because the only blue thing that's going to be, at the end of the night, is going to be his balls.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to push with those picks. Joe, come on, you got to come through, man. You got to come through.
one. That was a good one.
All right, guys, the Phenom here. I got my blue chip for you guys. It's going to be crazy. I hope you get your bets in quick because this is a Thursday night game. I'm taking the blue chip on Thursday night. I'm taking the Vikings. The line is plus 16.5.
Oh, my
God
Wow.
damn. I don't give a fuck. Take the 16.5 points. They're playing against the Redskins, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew this or not. The Redskins got shut down at home. 0 points. I don't give a fuck. You guys are looking at me crazy. Blue chip, Minnesota 16.5. They're 3-0 at home against the spread.
Hey,
You gotta take them. You gotta take them.
I like that.
Guys.
Return a Case Keenum. They're gonna smack him around a little bit. I don't care.
My jaw's on the floor right now.
Hey, we're not here to judge on this blue chip.
Hey,
It's
no,
cool.
I'm
Hey,
not,
we'll-
I'm
if
not.
he hits,
Hey,
he
that's
hit.
his
We'll
pick,
find
that's
out in
his
2
pick.
days. We're good.
13.5 points, so it's a lot of wood to lay down.
Yeah. But
Hey,
we'll see.
I feel very comfortable.
That's your blue chip.
That's the
That's
blue chip
blue
right
chip.
there.
Wow.
Alrighty, so
Alright.
that's gonna conclude this week's episode of the Sports Schwartz podcast. We hope you guys all enjoyed. Hope you guys don't get your money this week. And if you
Guys,
know what our
anybody
picks-
playing the cards, anybody playing individual bets, anybody listening to the podcast, good luck this weekend. Make your money, all right? Get that money. Kill the bookie. Kill the casino. At the end of the day, it's not BK against the Phenom. It'll score you against BK or Phenom. It's us against the bookie, guys. We try to give you guys the best information out there available to you guys to go out there and get paid. You know what I mean? Get the money. So with that said, guys, don't let the players
be the only ones that get paid.
All
Get
right.
your shit. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Bye.